So it's just asking me to move my stand. We are in Cheltenham and we are ready to start the first day of the Southwest Planner Club event. We are officially back from the Southwest Planner Club event, but this year felt just a little bit more magical. Is he still in there? And I'm like, yeah, he's still in there. Right, let's talk a little bit about stats. That was my profit. It's not loads, guys, let's be real. Oh, have you? So it's just asking me to move my stand. I've only just got here and I'm pregnant. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. We are in Cheltenham and we are ready to start the first day of the Southwest Planner Club event. We got here last night, we semi-set up, you would have seen. After that we went for a nice little swim and got ourselves ready and we went for dinner with a load of us. I didn't get any footage, but I know that Deli and Kiara got some footage, so I'll try and get that off them and pop it in here. Hello! No water.
Say hi, guys.
Oh God! But yeah, we are just heading down for breakfast now, and then I'm gonna go into the room, put all my products on display and kind of get ready to start the day. I can't wait to bring you along. If you're new here and you've just clicked on this video, welcome. My name is Beck and I'm creator and owner of Rebel Jones, a kawaii stationery shop, and you are on the journey of running my business full time. Currently, I was pregnant, and today we are 34 weeks. We're very, very close, guys. He's coming very soon, and this is why this is my last event of the year, and I can't wait to bring you along. We, honestly, if you haven't heard of this event, you are going to love it, and you're going to want to come next year, so keep your eyes peeled for when the dates are for next year, because I'm definitely going to be here. But yeah, let's have some breakfast, and then let's start the day, the first day of the Southwest Planner Club event. This year's Southwest Planner Club event was held under the stars and it was absolutely beautiful. We entered through a lovely balloon arch, and on the side there was a huge print showing us exactly where our tables were. And as you walked in, the left-hand side was full of little make stations where you could create your own sticker books, scrapbooks, or even keychains. They were clearly super popular because I didn't actually get the chance to try them myself. But on the right-hand side, there was a gorgeous backdrop for photos, and then of course all the tables laid out so beautifully. I headed over to my table where Deli, Emily and Helen were already waiting and had a little look at the table gifts. One of my favourite things about this event is that everyone brings small gifts to their table, whether you're attending as a small business or just as a guest. It's such a lovely way to break the ice. Some people brought chocolates or sweets, and Deli made these amazing pencils filled with fruit pastels, which was such a clever idea. Deli and I also brought our new plush keychain characters, Fang and Pekka, so they could hang out together. Oh, and by the way, you can actually adopt your own Pekka through Deli's Kickstarter, which I'll leave linked in the description. Before we knew it, the event had officially begun. This year it started a little differently with an adorable illustrated video about a little girl and her love for journaling. It was such a sweet way to kick things off. And then Holly surprised us by revealing that she had actually named a star after the event. So we all got our own little star certificates, which was such a special touch. From there, we jumped straight into our first activity, stationery bingo. We didn't win, but honestly, it was so much fun. I always love a good game of bingo. Then it was time for one of the best parts, the first couple of hours of shopping. After a couple of hours of shopping, we all headed back to our rooms to change into our PJs, and honestly, this is one of my favourite parts of the whole event. Everyone gets cosy, throws on the pyjamas, and then we head back down into the event space for the evening activities. Now, this first activity was actually a complete surprise. We had no idea it was coming, and it turned out to be a sip and paint session, and it was so much fun. I've never done one before, but it's something I've always wanted to try. Holly encouraged us to create some celestial under the stars themed art using the paints we had on the table. So we all sat down, had loads of laughs and just got really creative. It was such a lovely way to unwind. And then came the first swag drop of the evening, and let's be honest, everyone freaking loves the swag drop. These swag drops just add that extra bit of magic to the event, because as soon as you hear the music start, everyone gets so excited. It's honestly such a fun moment to be part of. And our first swag drop was filled with loads of pencils, sticker sheets, even some face masks. We absolutely loved this bag. Now after that, it was time for some food, and we were treated to some lush American style buffet food. Think hot dogs, cheesy nachos, and then a chocolate fountain station. Yes guys, an actual chocolate fountain. And it was all sponsored by Papershire, which made it even better because we got some adorable Papershire stickers and the cutest tissues as well. And after plenty of food, laughter and good chats, it was time to head to bed and get some rest for day 2 of the event. Day 2 kicked off with a few hours of shopping. All of us small businesses headed to our stalls, and attendees had plenty of time to browse and shop our products before we all gathered back at the tables for the first swag drop of the day. and wow, we honestly couldn't believe the gift we received. It was sponsored by Papershire, and inside this absolutely beautiful croc planner. Mine was pink, which couldn't have been more perfect for me. I completely love it and honestly can't wait to start using it. Next up was our first activity of the day, hosted by the amazing Wisporia, and let me tell you guys, it was incredible. They had worked so hard on this, 3D printing all the pieces so we could make our very own little carts, and each designed to hold 4 washi tapes per section. It was such a fun, hands-on activity and so creative. I really hope they bring something like this back next year. After that, it was time for the second swag drop of the day. This one was filled with beautiful items from hand drawn by Maddie, including a brand new adventure which I cannot wait to dive into and explore more. She's so talented and it was such a treat to receive all. Then after all the excitement, we had another few hours of shopping to wrap up the day.
Because I bought one 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I used half of it.
Right.
But that year, and it's bad memories, so it's going.
You want to start a brand
I
new?
bought this one last year, so I've not used it yet, but I've just bought a new Louis Vuitton banana case. Same as this.
After the final shopping session, it was time for the very last activity of the event, hosted by Hand Drawn by Maddie, and honestly, it was such a lovely way to end things. She gave us bags filled with ripped up papers, magazines, basically a treasure trove of supplies, and simply told us to junk journal. No rules, no structure, just sit back, relax, and create whatever we wanted. I absolutely loved this activity. It was so much fun seeing what everyone came up with. All the girls were showing off their journal pages, and Zoe was proudly repping the One Day at a Time journal, which I absolutely loved, thanks Zoe. Holly then wrapped everything up beautifully, bringing another amazing year of Southwest Planning Club to a close.
I hope you have. Looking forward to seeing all the pictures and have a safe journey home.
Hello guys, We are officially back from the Southwest Planner Club event. It's actually Thursday. I'm not gonna lie, that event absolutely knackered me out. It knackers you out anyway, but when you're this pregnant, you're even more knackered. I obviously don't sleep very well at the moment because I'm like getting up about 6 million times to go for a wee in the night, and he is getting heavier and he's moving a lot and he's growing. And of course when he gets here I won't be sleeping then either, but at least I'll be on maternity leave. Anyway, what I'm saying is it was hard work, but it was the best weekend. I absolutely love going to this event. This is my 3rd time going. It was at a different venue this year, and I'll chat to you a little bit about my thoughts of the venue. But this year felt just a little bit more magical. I think the table that we were on was the best. We had myself, Deli's mum Helen, we had Gemma, we had Emily, we had Kelly and Zoe, and these 2 lovely women, Angelique and Alice, on the table. The table was a mixture of small businesses and stationery lovers, and honestly, the best table yet. I had such an amazing time. I love meeting up with my small business friends. Running a small business can be lonely, and you know, you can chat online, but seeing each other in person and just totally being able to be yourself with them, it's so magical. I feel so grateful, and it just was amazing. We had laughs, we had deep chats. It was just, I just loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I think it just made this year extra special. And of course, with me being pregnant as well, I had lovely people come up and chat to me about their pregnancy. There were babies there, so I had a little chat with, you know, mums. It was great, right? There were loads of people. There were actually like nurses, some people were midwives, and they were like, if he comes this weekend, you are gonna be fine, like there'll be people here. And I was thinking, do you know what? Ideally we don't want him to come this weekend, but it's like the perfect time for him to come, because you're right, I have like professionals around me who also love stationery, but I had so many people like, is he still in there? And I'm like, yeah, he's still in there. Yeah, I just feel really grateful that I'm able to be part of it every year. Now, of course, like I said, this year was a brand new venue, and I absolutely loved the venue. It was bigger, it had a different vibe, I loved it. And also what I really liked is that all the stall holders were in the same space. And the previous venue, you would have the main event space. The main event space includes like all the tables. This is where you go to do like journaling, and you get your swag drops. If you don't know what swag drops are, I will explain. And it's where you have your food and your drinks and all that kind of stuff, all like the workshops happening there. Now, in the last venue, you had that space with a few stall holders, and then a separate room, a walkaway actually, with the other stall holders. And this year, everyone was essentially in the same space, and I loved it. I loved the fact that we were all there. No one had to really walk out to go and find other stalls, all situated in the same space, and that's great for people attending the event, but that's also great for us small businesses because it's just nice being together. I believe Holly is going to be booking the same venue from now on, and I think that's the best idea. I loved it, and I can't wait for next year. Right, let's talk a little bit about stats, how well I did on the days, how well I did on this weekend, and kind of compare it to last year as well. So I would like to just quickly point out before I carry on, sorry, going on a tangent now, but how this event works for small businesses and for people trading and selling their items is you have pockets of the day where you shop. So the schedule, for example, was, you know, 10 a.m. get into the room. I think we had bingo one morning and stuff like that. And then it was like 2 to 3 hours of shopping time. So you're actually, with this event, you're not selling all day, which I love. You're also part of the event. So you don't miss out on anything, which is great, and you also get to sell your items. It's such a lovely idea. I love the whole aspect of it. It meant that I didn't have to stand on my feet all day, and I could still sit down and also enjoy myself. So the first day, the itinerary included 3 hours, I think, of shopping. Now, on Saturday, we actually had 15 items sold. Also had an average order of £15, And the best sellers on the Saturday were the sticker deal. So I do a die cut sticker deal, a sticker sheet deal. I do a sticker sheet deal on the website. I don't know if I do a die cut sticker on the website, die cut sticker deal on the website yet. I'll let you know if I do, I'll pop it on the screen. But those 2 sticker deals were best sellers. We had mystery bags that were best sellers, pencil cases were also best sellers, and that included my Journey Starts Now ones, but also the limited edition ones that I took to the event, the what can I say, just those stationery pencil cases. Altogether on that day we sold £278 worth of products, and that was just 3 hours. Okay, so that's just a 3-hour pocket of shopping, and that is what we did. I personally think that's amazing. I am really happy with that number. There will be people that would have sold more there, but personally I'm really chuffed and happy with that amount. Now on the Sunday we had two pockets of shopping, I think. So we sold 16 items on the Sunday with an average order of £20. The best sellers on this day were the Journey Starts Now journal. I always love to see every year what kind of journal is the best seller. Last year I think it was a mixture between Dream Plan Do and the Journey Starts Now. The first year was the Dream Plan Do journal. It was lush because I had a lovely person come up saying, last year I came to your stall, I was umming and ahhing whether to get a journal, didn't end up getting one, but I'm getting one this year, which was really nice. I had some people go on the first day, oh yeah, I think we will get one, but we might come back tomorrow, and they came back and they grabbed one. It's so, when it comes to my journals, the photos are beautiful online, however they really don't do them justice, because in person you get to really feel them, you get to see the quality of them, how thick the pages are. Like I can say to you they're 180 GSM, but you might not know what that means, like, or you can't really like feel it, if that makes sense. So in person people can really see the quality of these journals, and I'm super proud of them. And yeah, it's always lovely to sell a journal, always. So the fact that we sold quite a few made me very happy. Again, pencil cases were best sellers, sticker deals were best sellers, so they were the best sellers for the Sunday, kind of similar to the Saturday as well. Altogether on the Sunday we sold £228 worth, and that included 1 hour of shopping, and then I think the last pocket of shopping was like, again, around 3 hours maybe. Again, really happy, especially when this is an event that I'm not selling all day. Like, even though it's broken up into 2, that's still only like, what, 7 hours of shopping and sales, and I just think it's amazing. I absolutely love it. So I'm really happy with that amount. The final amount ended up coming up to £506 for the weekend. Now, I do have to point out, obviously I have expenses to count for. The hotel stay. So the whole hotel stay was £230. So then that took me down to £276. And then you also pay for the ticket. So with this event, when you're selling at the event, you pay to be a stall holder, but it's a really good price. You also pay to be an attendant of the event. You can't just choose to sell there, you have to do both. I would always recommend doing it anyway, because like I said, it's a weekend where you get to sell your products, but you also get to be with your friends, with potential customers, you know, new people find new people find you. It's just such an amazing event to be part of, and if you're a fellow stationery lover, it's just next level. Always bear in mind, if you have been thinking, if you're a small business thinking of applying, then you do pay a stall fee and also then the ticket fee on top. So with that, it came down to £116. That was my profit. That doesn't obviously include all the products and everything. It's not loads, guys, let's be real. However, I love going. Like I love being part of it, and you know, there are things that I'll put in place next year to hopefully help me with my profit margin. For example, next year we will stay in the van. I would have loved to have stayed in the van this year, however I am too heavily pregnant to be staying in that van, The last time I stayed in the van was at Stationery Fest, and after that I said to Tom, I was like, I don't think I can stay in the van now until Otis is here. So next year we'll be staying in the van, which will bring the cost down so much. It's hard because I love being in the hotel and I love waking up, just seeing people at breakfast time, but it's important for me to bring the costs down, so staying in the van will bring the cost down. Besides that, there's nothing else that I could really do. I'm always evolving, always trying to make things better, and when it comes to my stand and my stall, I definitely want to make it more eye-catching. Like, there is this amazing business called Wisporia, and oh my gosh, I didn't get it on a video. I'll see if there's any photos of their stand, but next freaking level. Like, like I've always said, it feels like you walk up to their stand and you're in their space, you're in their shop. I still feel like I haven't got that with mine yet. And I think they're important because that's what people see. Yeah, like I know whenever I go out and I find something that catches my eye, I want to go there straight away. And I think it does help. So I'm definitely going to be focusing on evolving and making my stand even more eye-catching and exciting. But like I said from the start, this event for me isn't just for selling, it's so much more, and it brings me a lot of joy to be there. So for me, it's always worth it. But if you are a fellow small business thinking of being part of this event, hopefully these kind of things, these insights will help you figure out whether you will choose to apply next year. I do have to say, please make sure you follow Southwest Planner Club on Instagram. I'll link them below. Keep an eye on when the applications for next year go out because they go really quickly. Same with tickets. So please keep your eyes peeled, and hopefully I get to see you there next year, because I will be going next year. Hopefully, if I'm accepted and if I get the application in on time. Little Otis will be there as well, which is wild. Right, before I go, I just want to quickly touch on the swag drops. You would have seen in this video, there were pockets throughout the days where this certain music would come on and a load of the Southwest Planner Club helpers would come out with baskets and bags, and they are swag drops and they are so much fun. I remember the first time I ever went to Southwest Planner Club event and these happened, I was like, what is going on? Like, everyone still talks about it to this day. They were like, I still can't get over your face when you first saw like the swag drops. They are incredible. So this music comes on, they come out, and you get given like journals or stickers, and there's loads. There's just so many things in these bags. It's just great. It brings like such a good vibe and environment to the room, and you could just be like chilling and then you could hear the music and you just know, oh, something's coming. Like, I remember being at the stall and I saw one of the helpers and I was like, they're going somewhere, and I was like, Deli, quick, get back to the table. I think they're going to do a swag drop. And we literally sat down and the music came on, and we're like, whee! It was great. I loved it. So yeah, if you don't know what a swag drop is, that's what it is. It's so much fun, and it's just one of the many things that I love about the event. Right, okay, so that is the end of the Southwest Planner Club video. I can't believe it's been a year since the previous one. I kept saying to everyone at the event, last year, when I went, I was 2 weeks away from getting married, and this year I was six weeks away from giving birth, which is crazy. Yeah, and now next year Otis will be there, and oh god, it's just so lovely to document this for you guys, but also for me, and just to look back on it, and just, yeah, I absolutely love it. And of course I will be filming it again next year, and it'll probably be here before we know it, because life just goes too damn freaking quickly. But I just want to say thank you to everyone that was there. If you were there and you came and shopped or just came to chat with me, thank you so much. I honestly get so much joy from meeting people that buy from my shop, watch my videos, support me online, and I also just love meeting new people, and I love having a chat with people. Just thank you so much if you did manage to come over and see me. It means a lot. I really hope you had an amazing time. If you did, let me know. Let me know what your favourite part of the weekend was. And yeah, hopefully guys, you will watch this and hopefully I'll see you there next year. But thank you so much for watching as always. If you have enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos like this, studio vlogs, obviously I'm going to be going on maternity leave very, very soon. Some scheduled content will be going up when it comes to like how to make some tips and tricks videos. I'll be doing a voiceover whilst packing some orders. I plan on uploading some personal vlogs. Yeah, so if you want to stick around and be part of all that, I would really, really appreciate it. But please, please, please press that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get notified of all those videos to come. Doing those little things, as in pressing subscribe and the notification bell, is something free that you can do, but really, really helps me in my channel, and I'd love to try and keep this channel alive as much as possible whilst I'm on maternity leave for my sanity, and also just because I am so scared about leaving my business and leaving this channel and people forgetting about me and having to come back. And I'm not going to go into it because otherwise I'll just go into a terrible hole of dread and anxiety. Christ, Beck, that was very deep. If you do press that subscribe button and that notification bell, then thank you so, so much. And if you've watched this to the end, comment a little notebook emoji in the comments below. I absolutely love seeing how many of you do. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you in next week's vlog, guys, which is the autumn collection vlog. What? The autumn collection will already be live, which is crazy. You can now shop the Autumn Days collection. Okay guys, I love you so, so much, and yeah, I will see you now in the launch vlog. And yeah, we're one step closer to finally not closing the shop, but one step closer to me going on maternity leave. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. But anyway, right, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week for the launch vlog. Bye! Wish me luck, by the way.